everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. In today's video we're going to be going Shop My Stash and Makeup Bag Monday, I guess is what this is called. Anyway, what I'm going to do is go through all of the products from my last Shop My Stash video, let you know what my thoughts are, let you know what I've been using and what I've been liking, and then also we're going to go into my collection and pull out products for the next couple of weeks. I will tell you that I am going to be going to the beach the second week of this next 2-week period. So I'm going to be pulling out a lot fewer products and products that I want to take with me to the beach. Now I will say this, I probably will not be wearing much makeup at all that week. Maybe on the boardwalk in the evenings, or maybe I will be, go out to dinner one night with my husband. I don't know, but I'm not going to be bringing a lot of makeup. Probably more than I will even need, but I'm not going to be bringing a lot. If you hear lots of little feet running around, both of my dogs are on the floor around me. They are chasing each other around in circles around my chair right now. So if you hear their feet running, it's either them running back and forth or they're running around my chair. Sorry about that. What are you girls doing? Yeah. All right, let's jump in the products that I had in my last Shop My Stash. I have a lot. I have too many. I'll be 100% honest. I have too many. I did not get a chance to use all of these products. I think I used most of them. But not all of them. So I'm going to go through the eyeshadows first. I did use all of these eyeshadows. I have 4 palettes here. The first one is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. I actually have this on today. I went for a very simple look. I did a foundation review today, so I went with a very, very simple look today. This is an all matte palette. It's nice. I typically, the way I like to do my makeup, I do like to have some mattes and some shimmers. So for me to come up with a look just with mattes is not something I typically would do. I do have it on today though. I just have the mattes on today. In fact, I have Blow all over the lid, Faith in the crease, and then Magnet on the lid as well. And that's it. Just those 3 colors. So this is doable. I like this as a companion palette rather than just its own palette. I did use this. The actual palette itself is just a Z palette I got in BoxyCharm, but these are all Deuce eyeshadows that I got for a while there. Allure Beauty Box was sending out a new Deuce eyeshadow, I think every quarter. For a while, I think in 2017 and 2018, they did like a new shadow every quarter. So that's why I have 8 shadows here. I used a little bit of this. I used the red. I think I used the purple as well. And maybe the cream shade. These are okay. They're all shimmers except for the black. Yeah, the black here is a matte, but the rest of them are shimmers. I did use this in combination with the Urban Decay Naked palette and as well as my other matte palette that I have here, but they're okay. They're nothing to be like, gotta go out and buy them, you know what I mean? I have my Dose of Colors and Desi X Katie palette here. I do enjoy this palette. I will say though that I found that when I wore it over the last 2 weeks, I had a lot of fallout. Now I did use the green, I used the gold, the red. I love the reds in here. I do like this palette. I like this palette for a special occasion palette, to be honest with you. Because of the way the shimmers are and the colors in the shimmers, I really enjoy this as a special occasion palette. It's not really like an everyday palette for me, even though I could use it as an everyday palette. I use it and prefer it more as like a special occasion palette. But I do like it. And then the last palette I had is an all matte. This is the Viseart Grande Pro Volume 1. I used this. I struggle with this palette. I've heard great things about the Volume 2, which is all shimmers, or they're not mattes, I should say. They're satins, shimmers, glitters, a mix of different finishes and so forth. This is all matte. I do struggle with this just because all of the shades are a little like, they're all unique shades, I should say. I don't know that I have many of these shades in any of my other palettes, but just the way the layout is, I struggle with coming up with eye looks with this palette. I really do, to be honest with you. If I had it to do over again, I probably would not buy this palette. I am considering the Volume 2. I haven't bought it yet. It's been out for a little while, but I haven't bought it yet. I might buy it during the holiday season this year when I get like the Sephora 20% off in the fall. I don't know. I do like it, but again, I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with looks with that. All right, then I have my box here of all of the other products that I used. I also use my MAC Fix Plus. You know, it's a good setting spray. So let's go ahead in here and see what I want to go through next. Let me pull out the powders. I had my Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. This powder is okay. It doesn't feel wet anymore. The like interesting thing about this was that when you put it on your skin, it would feel wet. It doesn't have that feeling anymore. I think I've just had it for too long, and I've kept it tightly closed. It's not like I've been like, you know, in and out of this very often, but you know, it used to have like a cold feeling, but it doesn't anymore. It is very, very soft, very nice powder. It's just doesn't have the cooling effect anymore. It's fine. It's a little bit too dark for my skin. I think they call it translucent, right? I think they say this is translucent, but it is not. It does have a shade to it, but I like it. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I do really enjoy this powder a lot. Actually, I'm fairly close to hitting pan on this. I do enjoy using this to set my under eyes, actually. I love this powder for my under eyes. So I usually set my under eyes and my nose with this powder, and I love it. All right, I have one bronzer in here. This is the MAC X Aaliyah in Baby Girl bronzing powder. Honestly, I struggle with this bronzing powder because I am fair. I am super, super fair. And it's like not even anything on my skin. So I'm going to really dig into this real quick. Okay, there we go. I got some more. I mean, like this really doesn't show up very much. I mean, I think you can see a little bit on there, but it really doesn't show up very much even on my skin tone. I'm super fair. Pretty much what I can use this for is like today, the foundation that I'm wearing. I'm not wearing any of my foundations because like I said, I was doing a foundation review earlier today. What I can use this for is the foundation I had on today was a little bit too fair for me. I can pretty much just go in here and just brush it all over my face, like almost like a powder, and it just brings the tone down enough to make it not look too fair anymore. I don't know how they came up with this shade for Aaliyah. I don't know. My blushes. I had two blushes in here from Deuce, pale pink, and then a more corally color. I actually have the coral shade on today, just very, very lightly. You can definitely build it up. I don't have it on heavily today, but I do like both of these blushes. They're nice. And then I have two highlighters. One of my favorite highlighters of all time is my Pixie X Aspen Ovard in London Luster. I love this. It was discontinued. I love it. I really do. I think on the back it says 12 months. I'm going to keep this longer than 12 months. It might take me 3 or 4 years to go through this. As long as it continues to, you know, look the way I want it to, I'm going to keep wearing it because I love it. This is probably one of my favorite highlighters of all time. I don't know why they discontinued it, except for, you know, it was a collaboration. The other one I have in here is my my Becca Light Chaser highlighter in Pearl Flashes Gold, and that's what I have on my cheeks today. It's fine. I like Becca highlighters as well. All right, let's go into, I have way too many lip products. Let's go into the two concealers that I had in here. Both are good. I have the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and then I also have the NARS Radiant Concealer, Radiant Creamy Concealer. Both are good. I like both of them. I have the NARS one on today, but yeah, they're both very good. I'll continue to use them. Primers. I had two primers in here, my NYX Angel Veil and then the Figs and Rouge Soft Focus Pore Perfect HD Plus Matte Veil. Honestly, I didn't get to use the NYX Angel Veil at all. I did use the Figs and Rouge and I do like it. I've used the Angel Veil before though, and I do like it as well. They're kind of the same idea, you know, but yeah, they're fine. I like them both. I've been trying to use the primer that's in my project pan. So, all right, next up, let's go to mascaras. I had 4 mascaras in here. 5 mascaras in here? I had 5 mascaras in here. I had my Benefit Roller Lash, which I'm gonna keep out. I'm not gonna put it in my makeup for next week, I don't think, because I'm going to try to use just some minis, I think. But I'm going to keep that out and around because I'll wear it all the time. I have this one that I'm kind of waving around, my Mega Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. I like this for my under eye. I don't have it on today, but I do like it for my under eye. My L'Oreal Lash Paradise. The one day I wore this, my eyes were very itchy. So I'm going to have to test that again, test wearing this again and see if maybe it's gone bad or maybe I just have a reaction to this. I'm not sure. I wore this one of the days that I had on my Viseart eyeshadows. I've never really noticed before that I had problems with my Viseart, but I'm going to have to do maybe some testing there to see. Like I said, my eyes were just itchy. They weren't like terrible, but they were just a little bit itchy. I have my Doll 10 Illegal Eyes mascara on now, right now today. I do like this. And then I have my Il Makiage High Volume Intense Curl Mascara, which again, I really enjoy that. So, all right. Eyeliners. I did not wear my Marc Jacobs. I just didn't have an opportunity to wear it. I probably could have worn it today, but I didn't. The Makeup Forever Aqua XL. I wore this one day or 2 days, and I like it. I mean, it's a black, you know, eyeliner. This M Cosmetics Illustrative Eyeliner. I don't think I wore this at all. Again, a good eyeliner, but I just didn't wear it. And then this Cover FX Perfect Pencil. This is in the shade Light, and I have worn this on my under eye. Not today, but I have worn it, and I like it. So, brow products. I have 2 in here. I have this one from CoverGirl. It's in Soft Blonde. I really enjoy this brow pencil, to be honest with you. I really do. In fact, I think I'm almost done. With that. I'm not going to roll it up to see, but I think I'm almost done with that. What I have on my brows today is my Maybelline New York Brow Precise Micro Pencil. This is in brown. I feel like it's a little bit too dark. I mean, I can definitely get away with it because my roots are so long. I can definitely get away with it, but I personally don't like to see my brows this dark just because I'm not used to it. Because my natural brows are actually more of a gray tint, and this is more of a warm brown. But like I said, my natural brows, and they've always been that way. I mean, I know I'm getting some grays up in here, but my natural brows have always had a gray tint to them. Because I've always said my hair is dishwater blonde or dishwater brown. If you guys have ever heard that before, that's what I usually say. Okay, I had way too many lip products in here this time around. Way too many. Way too many. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 9 lip products in here, and I did not get to wear them all. I wore this Revlon earlier today. I do enjoy this. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Lip Color, and this is in HD Sand 700. I do enjoy this. I had it on earlier today. It wore off, so I'm not wearing it now. I'm wearing another color now, but I do enjoy this. I think it's really comfortable, and yeah, I would recommend. Right now I have the NYX Lingerie in Ruffled Trim. It's okay. It feels a little bit drying, and it's definitely matte, but it feels a little bit drying. So, you know, if you like this formula, fantastic. It's not bad. I don't know that I would wear it every day because of it being a little bit drying, but it's okay. I have this one here from IGXO. It's the Shannon Rose lipstick in Cake. It's very similar actually to the one that I have on, the NYX Lingerie, and it smells fantastic. It's actually very liquidy, whereas the NYX Lingerie is very, it's more of a thick type of consistency. It's more of a cream, whereas this is more of a liquid. It smells really, really good. It smells like cake. It smells like vanilla cake. This, though, I find is a little bit more drying than I would prefer. But it's a nice shade. All right, the one I did not get a chance to wear at all is my Hank & Henry in Petal Pusher. I just didn't have an opportunity to wear this. I also didn't have an opportunity to wear, which one? One of these Smashbox ones. Woo! I'm dropping it. I wore this one, which is Famous. And then this other one is Audition. I don't think oh no, I did wear this one. Okay, so I've worn both these shades. I can't honestly remember what I think about these. Apparently, I think they're okay because I've worn them both. But yeah, they're just little minis. I did wear the MAC X Aaliyah gloss in Brooklyn Born one day. It just gives your lips like a nice sheen. Like if I put it on now over top of this NYX Lingerie, it's just a nice shade of like a golden. So it just makes your lips And it smells really good. Just a nice sheen to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I used this Floss, my new favorite lip gloss. It's okay. It's just, you know, this has no shade to it. Although it looks pink in the bottle, it really has no shade to it. It's just a clear gloss, which is nice. It's nice. And then probably my favorite one is this. Oh no, I like the Revlon too. But this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in a Candyman. This smells like chocolate because this is part of their chocolate collection. It just smells like dark chocolate. I live not far from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I live like 45 minutes from Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I've gone to Hershey Park several times. And this is the scent that they use in their Chocolate World. If you've ever been to Hershey and you've been to Chocolate World, you will recognize the scent of this. It smells exactly like Chocolate World. So, but I like this formula as well. This sits really nicely on the skin and it looks really nice. So, and it doesn't like dry your lips out at all. At least I found for my lips, and I have really dry lips. I don't feel like this dries my lips out at all. So I really like this and I really like the formula. All right, down to the 4 foundations. Honestly, I did not use the LA Girl Pro Coverage at all because it's just too dark. And every time I was putting on makeup over the last couple of weeks, I was like, I really don't want to put that on. It's just too dark for me. So I can't honestly remember how I liked it. I think I liked it if I remember correctly, but it's just too dark for me. Maybe after I come back from the beach, I'll be able to wear it. I don't know. The rest of these, the Soap and Glory Kick-Ass, I thought it was fine. I've worn it a couple times since the review. The Clinique Beyond Perfecting is probably my favorite of the 4 that I've had over the last couple of weeks. And then the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous is okay. Yeah, it's okay. So that is everything that I have been using over the last, I think it's been 3 weeks since I posted one of these. I just had too many products. I had a lot of products. So let's go ahead and get into my collection. I'm going to be picking fewer items this time around, and I'm going to be very cognizant, or try to be very cognizant of what I'm picking because of the fact that I'm going to be going to the beach during this 2-week period. So let's go ahead and get into my collection. All right, y'all, it is time to pick out the items that I am going to be taking with me when I'm traveling. And I'm going to be picking a very, very minimal number of items to take with me. So some of them are going to be from my project pan, so I'm not going to go over those items, but we are going to go through my entire collection here and see what it is, if there's anything in particular that I want to bring with me on my trip. So, and you know, wherever the next week. So if I am going to just bring one primer, so I'm going to be at the beach, so I don't think I need anything hydrating. Let's see here. I'm not doing a really good job of showing you what I'm looking at here. You know what? I'm going to bring this. It's a Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I'm going to bring this because it is a matte primer. Yeah. That's what I'm going to bring. All right. Eye primer, I'm just going to bring my same eye primer that I have, you know, in my project pan. So I'm not going to bring a different eye primer with me. Let's go over here to my concealer. I think for my concealer, I think what I'm going to do is bring, what do I want to bring? I think what I'm going to do is bring my Catrice Liquid Camo, of course, because that's like my favorite. And then I think I'm going to bring these two from Benefit. They're just small size, and I think they will fit really well into my makeup bag. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring those two little things with me. And then powder, as far as a powder goes, that concealer does not want to stay. What powder do I want to bring with me? Honestly, I kind of think I want to take the Maybelline Fit Me. I think that's what I'm going to do. I like pressed powders. I think I'm going to take that. So, all right. Let's go ahead into the next drawer. I am not going to bring any eyeliners because I know I'm not going to wear them. Not going to bother with that. Pencils for my brows. I'm going to bring one pencil. Which one do I want to bring? I'm going to bring this. I'm going to bring the IT Brow Power because I do like that. I do like that pencil. And that's it. I'm just going to bring that for my brows, which is fine. For mascaras, I'm going to bring... Where's my Bad Gal Bang? Is it in here? Oh, there it is. I'm going to bring my Bad Gal Bang. And because that's been open for a while, and I'm not 100% certain that it is still good, I think I'm going to also bring... I'm just going to bring minis, by the way, in case you didn't figure that out. I think I'm going to go ahead and bring this buxom one. I can't remember if I like it or not, so I'm going to bring that. I know I like the Bad Gal Bang, so I'm going to bring those two mascaras. Okay, we're going to skip eyeshadow for now. We're going to come down to the face palette drawer. And I've been talking about maybe bringing this. And I'm thinking that that is probably a good idea. Let me just look at my palettes, my face palettes, see if there's anything that I would consider bringing instead. What about this e.l.f. one? Alright, so that's just a bronzer and blush, just like the Pacifica one. I could bring that CoverGirl. I do like that one. Ooh, I haven't used that in a while. I gotta remember to pull that out. What's my Park Ave Princess? Ooh, that, okay, so that one actually has a blush, bronzer, and highlighter. I might consider bringing that one. I do really enjoy my Naked Flushed palette. I really enjoy that a lot, actually. Which one do I want to bring? I think I'm going to bring the Park Ave Princess and then just that, since that has a bronzer, blush, and highlighter. So we're going to do that. I am trying to bring a minimal amount of makeup, guys, so we're going to try. Okay. Lipsticks. So these are matte lipsticks and glosses. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a mini. I'm going to bring this Lime Crime in Milk Tea. I'm going to bring that. And then I'm looking for what other minis I have over here. Ooh, I like the Smashbox formula. I'm going to bring this one. This one is in Driver's Seat. So that's the shade right there. I'm going to bring those two. Those two are minis. Probably should bring one of these makeup for... I like my lipsticks. I'm going to stop. Okay, I'm going to stop. Because I could just argue about what I wanted to bring all day long. Alright, for my lip glosses, I think what I'm going to do is bring... I'm going to bring too many. That's just the way it is. I'm going to bring my Fenty Beauty in... I think I'm going to bring the Fussy one, which is pink shimmer. And then I'm going to bring my Dose... No. Do I want to bring the Dose of Colors or do I want to bring the Flower Beauty? Or the Marc Jacobs, or the Pat McGrath, or the Buxom. Oh my golly! I have all those Marc Jacobs ones. Alright. I am going to bring, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to bring the Dose of Colors in Messy Bun. And I'm bringing too many lip products. I'm just going to bring those four. I'm not going to bring, well, oh my golly. Should I bring something from here? So I got my lip pencils, my crayons, my bullets. Guys, if you don't have this, this is my favorite red lipstick of all time. All time. It's ready to go by Marc Jacobs. This kit is no longer available on Sephora. It's called On the Dot. I don't know that my camera's going to focus to show you that. There it goes. It's On the Dot. And the Marc Jacobs website has this marked down to like $15. And that is my favorite red of all time. Period, end of story. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is from this drawer, I am going to bring my CYO lipstick and liner in Too Clever by Half. What this is one side is a lipstick and the other side is a liner. So I'm going to bring that. And I think all those kind of go together. So I'm going to stop there. Otherwise, I'm going to bring my entire lipstick drawer. Okay, then I've got my eyeshadow to pick from. I've got one drawer here and one drawer here. And then I also have my high-end drawer over there in another location. But this is my smaller palettes. I also have some small palettes over there. Question is, what do I want to bring? I honestly have no idea. I just want to bring a small palette though. I'm looking up here while I'm showing you something else on the camera. I don't know what I want to bring. You know what? I think I know what palette I want to bring. I don't think it's in this drawer. I'm going to have to go over to my other drawer. Yeah, it's not in here. And I brought this with me on my other vacation. And I love this palette. I would bring it again, but I'm not going to. Okay, I'm going to go over to my other drawer because I know what I'm going to bring. Okay, so this is my high-end palettes. I'm going to bring 2 palettes. I just decided I'm going to bring 2 because I have the one in mind. Let me see if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. There it is. I'm going to bring my Pure Soiree Diaries. I'm going to open it up and show it to you guys. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm. So I'm going to bring this. And it pretty much has everything that I need. I brought this with me on travel before, like for business and stuff. So I'm going to bring that, and I'm also going to bring my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, which has all the reds that you could possibly ever want. Well, probably not all of them, but all the ones that I want to take with me on my trip. So I'm going to bring these 2 eyeshadow palettes. Alright you guys, so on the way back over here, I did pick up my MAC Fix Plus in lavender. So this is going to be everything that I bring with me. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to bring a couple of BB creams. Let me grab those real quick. Alright, so I grabbed a couple of BB creams. I am going to also bring my Kojendo Aqua Foundation as well. So I'm going to bring that. And I'm going to bring my eyeshadow primer from here. And my concealer from here. And I might even bring my Take Home the Bronze and my Tarte palettes. Or, blush and bronzer. So yeah, I'm gonna bring a couple of things from my project pan, but this is gonna be everything that I bring with a couple of items from here. So this is gonna be my makeup bag for the next couple of weeks. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. If there's anything you saw in my collection that you'd like me to pull in a future video, please let me know that as well. I would be happy to accommodate that request. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!